product universe here. This is what President Donald Trump thinks of Kamala Harris's future political ambitions.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, not you. You.
Mr. President, Kamala Harris, as you know, is not running for governor of California. She's not going to do it. What do you see in her political future, sir?
Well, she can't speak. She can't talk. She can't do an interview. I thought it was a very strange campaign that we had. But, you know, I had two of them. We were up by like this massive number of points on Biden, and they said, let's change to Kamala. Nobody knew who Kamala was. Nobody knew her last name, Harris. They said, we're going to get Vice President Harris. Everyone said, who the hell is Harris? They only knew her by the first name. But no, I thought she was a terrible candidate. Look, don't forget, she didn't really get the nomination. I mean, that whole nomination was strange. She was the first one out. You know, she took a good amount of points with her when she announced, but nobody knew her. And once they got to know her, she dropped out very shortly after she started. And she started with a pretty good, you know, she was like in second or third place. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't call her a skilled politician. Would you?
She's also coming out with a book. Any plans to buy it?
I don't know. I think I'm going to buy it. I'd love to see it. No. I'd find it. Look, I find everything in politics interesting. I sort of enjoy politics. She wasn't a skilled person. You know, you have skilled politicians, really skilled politicians, and then you have some that aren't. And she was put in a very tough position, I think. She did have a 6-week honeymoon. They told me, the pros said, you know what, she's going to have a 6-week, and she did. She was like untouchable in terms of everybody thought great. But she didn't do any interviews or anything, which was strange. Not even friendly interviews with friendly reporters like her right there, really friendly reporter. And you know what happened? People said, what's wrong with her? Why isn't she doing? She made a mistake. She should have done interviews. She didn't run a great campaign, but we beat Biden, and then we had to beat, nobody's beaten two. I had to beat two. That's like Dana White, the great Dana White has a fight, and he has a fighter that's getting the hell knocked out of him. They say, well, let's take him out and put somebody else in. Didn't seem fair to me at the time, but where are we? We're in the White House. So, I mean, you know, so it worked out.
President Trump summed up Kamala Harris in a very common sense way, in a way that only he could, as the reason she did not win the 2024 election is because she is not a skilled politician. Even with the whole Democrat machine behind her, with billions of dollars donated to her campaign, she didn't even come close to winning the election, as President Trump won every single swing state, with Kamala Harris underperforming Biden in almost every single state. Why did this happen? Because she, like Biden, hid away from the media. She did not do many interviews, and when she did badly. When asked on The View by her fellow comrades if she would be any different than Biden, she could not even think of an answer. She said, not a thing comes to my mind on being different than Joe. And that is not what the American people wanted to hear, as inflation was raging and America was being invaded on the southern border. The Biden years were not a favorable time in America, and Kamala stated that she would continue the Biden years for another 4 more years. A disastrous answer, which sums up her disastrous attempt at winning the 2024 election. A disastrous attempt that President Trump outlined in great detail, as he explained the mistakes she and the Democrats made along the way, the mistakes that he took advantage of, the mistakes he used to win the election and to return to the White House. Also, when asked about reading her book, Trump hilariously joked about buying her book and loving to see it, then saying not. A joke which erupted the room in laughter. A funny joke, much like Kamala's 2024 campaign. But that's just my 2 cents, and you're entitled to your 2 cents. If you want, share your opinion in the comments below, as all viewpoints are welcome. If you enjoyed this informational and educational video, then give the video a like and turn on my channel notifications so that you'll be notified the next time I release a new video. Thanks for watching. God bless you and God bless America. Click on the videos on the screen to continue watching my content.